just figured out that they can make their thing full screen.
I found out how to do full screen. Yay! So no more taskbar, no more seeing the clock.
We have officially risen to
We're trying.
We have risen to basic technical competence.
We're trying, and I may or may not have figured out how to edit. So, yay!
All right, let's go.
Let's do this. Okay, so we left off right before Natsuki's final
figuring out that every single happy moment I've ever seen on Sayuri's face has been a lie.
Because Sayuri just admitted to us that she has depression.
And has had it her entire life. Not developed recently, but through her entire life.
And now we left her after that, and, going to another girl's house. Yay!
No, she's coming to our house.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because other problems that we're not allowed to say yet. Yay!
Alright. Oh, by the way, I figured out Yuri, all those bashing their head in from the still haven't figured out Yuri video.
Yeah. He figured it out.
No one.
He knows the game is no longer the bread. Alright.
I still think the boobs are the bread.
I mean, it could be. Some people do that.
Shut up. Okay. Alright. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. It threw me off too a little bit. I mean...
She's in a t-shirt and you can see her bra straps. Yay! And she also looks like she's 12, so it makes you kind of feel morally awkward.
Oh, I feel absurdly awkward.
She's also in a cute little skirt. I know there's a way to hide this, but I guess I don't remember how.
Seeing her in such cute... I feel like I shouldn't say that. She is very underage.
I asked if you wanted to go Yuri, and you said no.
Fuck off.
Sorry.
Shut up.
I thought you read it.
Okay, go.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already.
I feel already awkward.
It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, I asked Natsuki to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do that. Wait, to do your part.
I thought you were going to be like, glad I could count on you to do something. I was ready for her to say that.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that. Oh my god, it understood you.
I know! I thought she was gonna say something snarky too!
Is she being nice to us?
Yeah.
Does she see us as an actual human rather than a shit bucket?
A little bit.
I'm surprised rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Jackson?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Probably more than you're currently doing.
Yeah, you're kind of an asshat.
Yeah. I'm actually starting to kind of fear for Natsuki's safety.
You should. Okay.
I grab the bag, Natsuki holds out to me.
Why did you sound like you were being dunked underwater?
That's what it looked.
Oh my god, stop.
This is ridiculously heavy.
This is ridiculous.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki.
Swolsiki!
It seems... Please don't bring up Swolsiki. Please don't bring up Swolsiki.
Oh my god, frickin' Swolsiki.
It seems like I always underestimate you. Snaggletooth!
Yep.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda.
You jerk.
Natsuki hits this too much. Okay, she just assaults me?
Baka!
Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it.
Size doesn't matter, Natsuki.
I've had to come to terms with that fact too.
Keep reading.
I'm very short.
He's actually not, so...
Shut up. Shut up. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it.
Yeah, you get like extra leg room on like buses and air.
Yeah, but you can't reach shelves.
Foot ladder.
It sucks.
You can get things to make you taller. There's nothing you can do to make yourself shorter.
You can crouch.
And like fold your legs up? No. Okay, we can't.
Kinda. I had to buy a stool for my bed.
I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But... Jeez, never mind.
There she is!
What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you.
Look at her little blush and her little sweat drop.
Oh.
And the little crease in
She's
her
pouty.
eyebrows.
She's so cute.
You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid.
Kinda are. You are younger than him.
I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
This is why I ship it. This is why I ship it. Ship it like FedEx.
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki?
Forget it!
I
didn't say anything!
I'm so sorry to make you talk like this.
I mean, it's actually comfortable today.
Oh, okay. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, when you should know that there are tons of guys who are really into I don't feel comfortable saying this. She is absurdly underage.
She looks absurdly underage. She's only a year younger than you. It's called being a lolly.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one. Shut up!
Do you like lollies, Jackson?
Shut up!
Lollies or boobs?
Can we not talk about my sexual preferences on this?
Why not?
Gross!
Hey! She's talking to you! She's talking to you! That gross was directed towards you! You are gross!
And I admit it, and I embrace it. Keep going.
What's that to me?
Nope, it wasn't me. We've already discussed this.
Who else?
Man. Let's just get started already.
Back to her giggly self.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Jackson.
Natsuki smiles deeply. What is she
I've
expecting from this?
Natsuki.
What is she expecting from this? She's not expecting just cupcakes.
Just wait.
Please spare me. Please spare me. I'm just a little boy. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so that we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluids, plastic bags are strewn about every... You did this!
You chose it! I warned you that it would be cringy! And you were like, let's do
Natsuki! And I was like, alrighty, fine, but
I needed something to balance out the heartbreak of Sayuri.
This will balance something out, alright. I love how you laughed at spilled fluid. Good job. I've trained you well.
Shut up.
I've trained you well.
Mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times.
You've had to do it several times. That's why there's so much spilled fluid.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Jackson, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
That's false advertising, okay? Like, you think like, oh, cool, a blueberry cupcake. No, it's just fucking vanilla with blueberry coloring in it.
But it's colors. It's color.
It's lies! It lies to you!
Read your part.
That's a cute idea. No, it's not. It's deception. This fucking whore.
Oh my god!
I am passionate about this.
That's gonna be the title.
Please don't.
Nope, it's gonna be the title. Go. You'll see what happens later. That's gonna be the title.
Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
No, because that just furthers the lie further. You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all!
That's because my heart hates you now.
You can't, but can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun.
No, you're not.
I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each, like the lying little bitch she is.
Oh my god.
That does look pretty cool.
See?
Lies look awesome.
It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, and if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. I can't talk.
I'm sorry I made you do that.
No, I just can't speak in general.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand perpetuating lies.
Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for that. Oh man, like your
Whisks.
arm must get so... I would use like a whisk for the batter and...
No.
Like, what?
No batter. No. Yeah, no.
Okay, I know nothing about baking.
Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
Uncomfortable.
He knows what's happening with Natsuki.
Absurdly uncomfortable.
He understands that line. Let's just say
After
like father, like daughter.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. You know, this isn't a good lesson. That if you beat the crap out of something, it'll make it better.
Yay! Okay,
As if to emphasize, Natsuki...
Natsuki fickle fingers.
Shut up! Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly... Oh, so you can do it!
Just keep...
Grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Not a word. Not a word. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? There's a big... There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's like trying to lick butter off your elbow.
I've done that before, though.
You've licked...
I haven't licked butter off my elbow, but I've tried to lick frosting off my face.
Oh my god, if you lick butter off your elbow, you're like a god to me. I've wanted to try to do that ever since I first saw it on iCarly. You watched iCarly, right?
Yeah.
Jeez! You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Ninja! Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Here we go! Cutscene! I told you it was cringy. You're holding her down on the floor, by the way. That's not a wall, that's a floor.
Stop!
I want to, but please. Oh, I'm sorry, people behind the window.
Keep going.
And not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't try to... Do what? What are you gonna do?
Read it! Read it! Read the fucking words!
I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
The icing's going off her finger.
What? Did you just seriously just...
Yeah, apparently. I don't...
Look at her face!
I don't like any of this!
Look at her face! She's so cute and molestable!
God! Oh my god! Was that like a Freudian slip or something?
You're the one who chose the lolly! You have to deal with this!
I just didn't want her to feel left out. We didn't get to have any conversation with her.
You're having a hell of a conversation with her. Keep going!
That's because I can't even figure out how to get at me. I'm gonna say it really fast. Her face is entirely red. Jackson.
That was fun.
I don't care. Go. Go.
Jackson! Just because that, I'm gonna read it so slow.
You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
Look at her, she's gonna cry. You fucked up, dude!
I done fucked up. What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn so quickly? The mood was kind of always... Like, this is the start of a really bad porno.
Yeah, keep going. Look how big your hands are compared to her tiny little hands.
Okay. Natsuki glazes at me inside.
I mean, you glazed her.
I noticed her shallow...
I mean, you're basically sitting on her lungs.
I'm starting to feel dizzy. Okay, back up. We're back up.
Read it.
I don't know where the fire alarm.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we left it in the...
Yeah.
Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in.
No, You left a dirty tray in here, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes! Jeez!
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarms should not do that.
What? Stop immediately?
No, stop. Like, they like blare until you, like, hit a switch. They're designed to do that so that even if the...
One in my house blares until the smoke goes away from it.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah? The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Okay, I'm sorry. What if Sayuri had, like, come into the house, like, in time to see just specifically that, and left?
Keep reading. I want to finish Natsuki's rap before we end the video.
I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. And then I reluctantly pick up a whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good!
She reminds me so much of Pearl from Platoon. Like, it is uncanny.
Oh my goodness.
They could be sisters. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look!
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better than the ones we were at once we add the ices.
It's fine.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy.
My voice is starting to go.
This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
Wait, we'll be using it a different time?
You guys are friends now. You'll be baking together forever and ever and ever. Read your line.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it into more literature themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes.
Like the poem game.
Is this actually like?
No, there's no more poems in this part.
Okay, it would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like.
Oh, dang.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You called her cute.
I'm not cute!
Come on.
Embrace the cuteness. I
I'm not at
have.
school. No one's judging. You can't dress... You know, I don't really think I should say this. I think we're just gonna move on.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you!
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing! Let's just do the icing!
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle to each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. What does she mean by that?
What?
Did she think dressed like an idiot or something?
I guess. She's like, you look dumb, so
Do I
stop doing that.
Am I dressed like an idiot?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
She shows how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work.
I forgot how long these
When
routes
we're
are.
finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have
Oh, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Will he go off on her just like that? Just for that? Ha 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 ha. Sayuri's the exact opposite, and that was.
No regard. She eats everything. She eats your feelings.
If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that.
Wait,
It's not like you'll always have this chance.
man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on. Wait a minute. If they finished, if he said it like felt short, wouldn't that mean that he like sped up the pace to get it done before? You know what?
Yeah, but they were still working really
Okay,
slow.
you can.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
I clicked you!
Huh? Yeah. Again, I think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point, felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.
Alright, I think this is a good place to stop for now.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yep, bye.